What's going on, everybody? Product Probes back at you with another video, and today we're doing a chisel blade from KUBEY. So let's go ahead, let's dive into it, let's see what this thing's got. Alright guys, this thing might be, for the budget, a great everyday carry knife. This thing is stacked. I've never been a real big fan of the chisel blades, but this thing is super sharp. It's got the wrenches in here and things. Let me show y'all some details on it. Alright, if I can get my camera to focus out right. Alright, starting down here, you got your glass breaker right here. Got your lanyard hole that you can put on your keys. And then your wrench right here, it goes from 4mm, 6mm, 8mm, and a 10mm wrench, which I thought was pretty cool. And it's also a bottle opener, which I thought that was what it was, when I got it. And then when I started looking close, these are millimeter wrenches, so I thought that was really neat. Right here, you got your liner lock in the middle. Now this thing isn't assisted opening; it's just really, with it being so sharp, you really got to be careful. But right here you got your dual thumb studs, a little different as it sits on top of the blade. But you just open it up like that. The knife is really cool. And then right here you've got on the back side, let me flip it this way, you don't have a centered belt clip. It's up there at the top, which I like. So I bet this thing's going to sit down pretty far in the pocket. I'm getting a lot of glare on this knife, but hopefully you can see that right there. And then back side of the blade, just flip it over. And then right here you have what you would normally call, just a standard clip point. And it breaks off into this Tanto / chisel blade. And I don't know what's up with my camera focus. Let's see if I can get the glare off this blade. There we go. So, super sharp right here. Not a real sharp point, and of course the chisel isn't super sharp, but the blade is ridiculous. So, that's the details on this. It's actually not a bad looking knife. The size of it seems pretty cool. I was hoping that it was going to be assisted, so then you can just flop this thing out and you're ready to ride, but it's not. The single hand deployment is no problem. You can do it. Opens up super smooth, so I like that aspect of it. The like I was saying, the blade, this thing is sharp. I mean, yeah, it's like I'm shaving right now with this thing. And I think why I'm so shocked that this blade is so sharp is because the price of it. It was like $10.99, $11.99, something like that. And this blade is something serious. Let me show y'all right here. And again, with that dadgum glare, I don't know what's up. Maybe it's just a shiny blade or where I have those lights, but not too good on the glare of the blade. But hopefully you could see where it was taking some of those hairs off. So let's go see how sharp this thing really is. Alright guys, let's go ahead and see how sharp this blade is. Not really much of a point to it, but look at that. And I didn't want to cut further because it will start ripping due to the length of the paper, but I think y'all can see it catches no problem at all. So I'm catching, bam, catching, get it over here a little tighter, look at that. So it's not going to have any problem catching at all. Now the point on it is normally what we do here. It lacks a decent point on the knife, so for a knife like this, you're not really going to be using it, more of a scraping type scenario. But let's just say that we did and we got in there. Due to that catching and the sharpness of that blade, I don't think we're going to have a problem at all. So let's try this one more time. Slice down this way. And look at that, y'all. And it catches right there, but on the come out, it is clean. And this is one of the sharpest. It's not the sharpest by all means. I think that Kershaw we did was the sharpest but this one is close. So, super sharp blade on this knife. So right now, this thing is looking to be a winner. All right, so as you can see, the blade is something serious. This thing is really sharp, and I like, look at that. It closes super fast too. I almost just cut my hand. That's why I kind of wish it was assisted. But the one-hand deployment, again, is not bad. I'll show you this before I put it in the pocket. Is right here, you have where you can reverse the belt clip depending on which, you're right-handed, left-handed, which pocket you want. But I thought that was pretty neat. So you would just take a small screwdriver. Let's see, hopefully I can get that to focus in right. I don't know what's been up with my camera lately. I cannot get the focus to work right. But if I hold it back far away, maybe you can see it. But just take you a small screwdriver right in here, Phillips head, flip it to this side, and now you've got an ambidextrous knife. And I tell you another thing I like about it, besides it opens smooth, is the thumb grooves up here. They feel really nice. They're metal. It's no plastic up there. But for the cut down on them, I mean, this thing feels great. The grip on it is good. I know you probably would never need it like this unless you're really trying to chisel paint or something off. But I tell you another good purpose is I used to sell a lot of stuff like retail arbitrage stuff, and I was always taking off price tags. Just that in itself would be a good knife just to have. Okay, you're scraping it off or giving a gift or something. That right there, I think, is a plus on this. So, I'll tell you what. Let's go see what this thing looks like in the pocket. Alright, so let's see what this thing looks like in the pocket. I think that it's actually going to have a good feel to it. The weight doesn't seem to be too heavy. So, let's check it out. Slides in, rather nice. Show y'all a close up on this. So, got it right here. The belt clip is not super long. You see some of them that give you that other 1/4 inch that hangs on down. This one fits in your pocket fine. No show up here. Pull it out. One-hand deployment. Let's see. Yeah. And there you have it. One hand closed. And it's back in the pocket. So a great size knife. I like it a lot. The concealed side of it, you're not going to have any problems at all. So, if you can see right here, the concealed, nobody's going to know anything. The print on it, with it being so small, no print, which I really like. These are a darker washed jean, but, well, maybe if I just forced a print, you could probably get it. However, one-hand deployment out, one-hand deployment open, and then reversed. I mean, this thing is something serious. I'll tell you this, though. If you go to flip that belt clip, you're going to end up having that glass breaker right there sticking out of your pocket. So, make sure that if you're left-handed, this thing, because I know it probably ain't that big a deal. That's probably why they didn't make it so sharp, the glass breaker, but it would be going in like, well, it would actually be going in like this. And you'll have that glass breaker sticking out the top right there. So when you go to grab it, well, just not left-handed, but you get the idea from it. So if that was something that you're interested in, just know that that will be hanging out. Other than that, it actually fits in the pocket real nice. So right now, I love this knife. All right, so as you can see, fits in the pocket great, slides out even better. So right now, this thing is looking to be a great everyday carry knife. The one thing, I know I keep saying it, but I wish it was assisted and that sucker just popped on out of there, and I would actually carry this for my everyday carry knife. I still might. I was never, like I said, I was never a big fan of the chisel blades, but with this one, I like it. It's got so much packed into this small knife. The size of it, the weight seems fine. I tell you what, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get some measurements on this thing and see how heavy it is. Alright, see how much this bad boy weighs. That is almost perfect. 3 ounces. I was thinking it was going to be about 3.5, but weighing out at 3 ounces, is almost a perfect weight for an everyday carry knife. And no plastic on this knife at all. So, for it to only weigh out at 3 ounces, that's not bad at all. So, let's see right here what we got on the measurements. Counting the, or including rather, the glass breaker, you're going to be about 6.5 inches with a 2.5 inch blade, but this is where I'm cutting the blade off. But if you're just looking at the belly, you're going to be around 2 1/4 inch. So don't let that throw you off, because they're giving you another 1/4 inch right here just because of that uptick, or the Tanto style, I should say. And then closed, including the glass breaker. And that's probably going to be our best bet to measure it this way. We're looking at almost, I mean, you could probably make it 4 inches, but 3 3/4 inch right there. So guys, not a bad length, not a bad weight at all for an everyday carry. Alright, so it is super lightweight, good dimensions on this. I like this knife a lot, like a whole lot. We got a little piece of rope, and we're just going to see how it does with it, and if we can work our way down it. So, I'll show y'all real quick right here. So right here, no problems. Man, like I said, this blade is something serious. For the money, y'all, this blade, I'll recommend this one to y'all. You know, I normally would just say, you know, the links below, but this one really, for the price, might be worth checking out. So this one right here, let's do it again. I mean, no problems with this thing. I like this blade. This thing is cool. So, guys, I do like the knife. It's, you know, I was going to implement the wrench, but we all know what wrenches do. The glass breaker. It's not a super sharp point on it, but you do have just enough to get a grip on it and bust out whatever you got to bust out. So, I'm sold on it, guys. Again, if you're looking for an everyday carry knife, this might be the way to go. I like it a lot. So, I'll leave the Amazon link below if you want to check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope the review helped some. And be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one.